Today, Kendra and I are going to make some hamburger jerky. It's a recipe from a friend, Kim, and it's basically hamburger, and you do need to get at least 93% lean ground beef. The first thing we're going to put in is called Tender Quick. It's a curing salt, then there's sugar, liquid smoke, as I shake it. Okay, the next thing is garlic. Whoops. Things do happen. Onion, cayenne pepper, all seasoned salt, accent, and some maple flavoring. It's what you make your maple syrup with. And then you basically start mixing it all together. That's why I put rubber gloves on. So you can see it's kind of, oh, you should smell it. I know you can't, but it smells so good. And you can see that has to be really fresh and cold. You have to be really careful with ground beef. I wish you could smell it because this is going to be so yummy. So I'm basically just kneading it. And then what I'm going to do is put it between wax paper or parchment paper and roll it out. And then I'm going to use a pizza cutter to slice it in the sizes, the pieces that I want. And then we'll place it in the dehydrator. And we do have the Excalibur food dehydrator, which is the safest one to use because it has a temperature control. And that's a really important thing because we can't fluctuate the temperature. It has to keep between 140 and 150 degrees. Now see how easy that was to mix? I'm going to just stir it a little bit more because you can smell that smoke. That's smoke seasoning, I guess it's called. I just want to make sure it's really mixed up. Of course, my gloves are coming off. I think it's pretty well mixed. What do you think, Kendra? Okay, now I've put just a big chunk on this first page of parchment paper. You can use parchment paper or wax paper. I just happen to have parchment paper, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to put one on the bottom, put the meat between, and then I'm going to roll it as thin as I can. Okay, I started with this large rolling pin, and then now I'm just doing it with the smaller one to kind of move it so it's a little bit more rectangle so I can cut some nice even strips. I want to show you how easy this is, how it comes off. And now we'll use a pizza cutter to cut the strips, and we'll place it on the dehydrator shelves, and we're ready to dehydrate it. And we'll have jerky in about anywhere from 8 to 12 hours, depending on the humidity of the house today. So, okay, now we have placed our little jerky patties on the shelf. We actually have 4 shelves just like this, and the cost was about $25 for the hamburger. Remember, it is a little bit more expensive because it's 93% lean ground beef, which is the safer percentage. So now we're going to put them in our Excalibur dehydrator, and we'll keep you posted how they look.
Alright, so we've been dehydrating the jerky for the last 8 hours, and it just stopped. There was this rack here that was a lot thinner. As you can see, my daughter already tried some and loves it. Okay, and then this rack here, let's see if it's done. Just gonna, looks like it's almost done. I might leave these little bit bigger pieces in for a little bit longer. And so yeah, about 8 to 9 hours. It seems like it cooked it all really well, and it tastes really, really good.